Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and so we left off at use coordinates to compute perimeters of polygons and areas of triangles and rectangles using the distance formula. Okay, let's begin. Okay, let's find the area of a triangle who has points 2, 5, 4, 6, and I don't know, let's do 3, 8, sure. So I will first write out the formula. So it is 1/2 of the absolute value, this might be a bit long, of the first x times the difference between the second and the third y, plus the second x times the difference between the third and the first y. Oops, whoa, it's way too long. Okay, plus x to the third times the difference of y2, or y1, sorry, y1 minus y2, and the absolute value sign. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily matter which number is the x1 or the y2 or the, it doesn't really necessarily matter as long as you have as long as the x and the y are the same number. So like if you were to say this is x and y1 and this is x2 and y2, you just have to make sure that you're using the same place, I guess. Yeah. So the first x, so 2 times the difference of the second y minus the third y, so 6 minus 8. It's -2, if my math is not incorrect. And 2 times -2 is -4. Let's go. So the second x, 4, times the difference of the third y, 8 minus 5. That's 3 plus 12. 12 minus 4 is 8. Sorry if this is a bit messy. And then added to the third x, which is 3, plus the first y, 5, minus the second y, 6. -1, that's minus 3. So 8 plus -3, or 8 minus 3, which gets you 5. And the absolute value of 5 is 5. And then divided by 2, the answer is this, or 2.5. Yeah, so make sure to whenever you're trying to find the area of a triangle, make sure that you use this formula. This is the easiest method you can use to find the volume. Okay, now let's move on. Let's go. Okay. Let's go to areas of rectangle. Whoops. Rectangle. Okay. Let's see. So let's say you have this rectangle. I don't know, how about this? Actually, no, let's do 1, 1 to keep this simple. 1, 1. And let's name this 1, 4. Sure. And then this 2, 2. Actually, 2, 1. 2, 1. And I don't know, like, let's do 2, 2, 4, yeah. Okay, so to find the area of this, we'd have to find the length and the width, because to find area, it's length times width. Whoops. To get area. And then so we can use the distance formula. So 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 4. Oops, what is this? What is that? 1 minus 4 squared. 1 minus 1 is 0. Hopefully you knew that. 0 squared is 0, plus 1 minus 4 is -3 squared. 9. Square root of 9, 3. So we know that the length is 3. Now let's find, oops. Come on, okay, let's find this. So 2 minus 1 squared plus 1 minus 1, squared, and you take the square root. 2 minus 1 is, hopefully, is 1. And then squared is 1 plus 0 squared equals 1. And you take the square root, and that's 1. And so you know the length is 3, and the width is 1. And then 3 times 1. What could that be? Oh yeah, 3. So the answer is 3. Okay, so use coordinates to compute perimeter of polygons. Okay, oops, so, let's see. Let's say you have this 5-sided shape. 2, 3, 4, oh shoot, okay, let's say you have this shape. Wow, this is, okay, bang, okay, my drawing might be a bit bad, okay, so let's say this is 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 1, 5, let's say this is, I don't know, like 1/2, actually no, let's just do like 3. Okay, this is not to scale, so don't worry. Okay, so to find the distance, we would use the distance formula. So this would be 1, this would be 4, and this would also be 4. You can check by using the distance formula if you would like. So 4 plus 4 plus 1, 9. Okay, now we need to find this length and this length. So 3 minus 1 squared plus 7 minus 5 squared. 3 minus 1 is 2, squared is 4, plus 7 minus 5, 2, squared, 4. And you take the square root of this, and you get square root of 8. And let's find this length. 3 minus, instead of 1, it's 2 now. And the y value is still the same. So 3 minus 2 is 1 this time. 1 squared. Plus 7 minus 5, 2, that squared is 4. So this is the square root of 5. So plus square root of 5. So this is, remember that this is not the scale, because no way it would look like this. Yeah, it would this point would probably be like over there or something like that. Okay, so this would be the answer. Yeah, let's see what's next. Let's go. Hey, congratulations, you are starting unit 1, which is transformations. Let's begin. Okay, I can perform and describe transformations on the coordinate plane. So let's find a question. Let's do this. Okay, so I think we should do these. Do all of these, and once we do, the video will end. Hopefully you guys are enjoying my video. Yep. Remember to tell me if you are, and leave any suggestions in the comments down below. Okay, so pause the video, complete the problem, and then I will tell you the answer. Okay, so we're told that ABCD, this triangle, or this quadrilateral, is rotated by 55 degrees to get this shape. So what is CD? Well, we know that these two shapes have been rotated So rigid transformation has been applied, meaning they are congruent. And then we can see that CD correlates to the C with that symbol and the D with that symbol. And then so these two would be congruent. And since it's 2.8, this would also be 2.8. What is the area of ABC? Pause the video and do it. Okay, since we know that they have been reflected, again, rigid transformation, they're congruent. 4 times 3, 12, divided by 2 is 6, because length times width divided by 2. What is the measurement of angle B? Okay, pause the video and do it. Okay, so we're told that it is translated by 5 units to the right and 4 units up. And so we know that they are congruent again. And then to find B, so this B correlates with this B, and this A with that A. So knowing that, we know that this A is equal to 80. And then to get B, the new B, we know that in a triangle, we know that all of the angles added up together equal 180. They equal 180. And then so 180 minus 80 minus 26 should give you B1, which equals 74. And B1 correlates to B, and so 74 is also B. What is the perimeter of quadrilateral ABCD? Let's see. Pause the video and then do the problem. Okay, now let's take a look at this. What is the perimeter of ABCD? So we're again, rigid transformation, and so these two shapes are congruent. So we're trying to find the perimeter of this quadrilateral, but since they are congruent, all of these sides should be congruent to this triangle, and since we know all the sides, to find the perimeter of this whole triangle, quadrilateral, we can just add up, we can just find the perimeter of this shape. So 1.4 plus, 2.2 plus 4.5 plus 6.1. Let's check that real quick. 1.4, 2.2, 4.5, 6.1. Hey, plug that in real quick. Okay, since we know that since we know that this correlates with that, and this with this, this with that, and this with this. Let's go 100%. Okay, I think I will actually end the video right here. Okay, please tell me if you guys would like for me to make my videos longer, because I personally feel like my videos are a bit too short. So feel free to answer in the poll that I will be creating right now. Make sure to answer in that and tell me whether or not you would like for my classes to become a bit longer. Thank you for watching. This is Math Times Cool. Goodbye.